Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. Today I have a video for you that's a little bit different from my usual videos here on my channel. Because after having used several Apple laptops over the years, I had this random idea of placing stickers on my current MacBook Pro, which I have unboxed recently on my channel, and I will link the video down below. This would be the very first time that I will be placing stickers on any laptop that I have ever owned, and I don't even know why I've never done it before, although I have seen a lot of people do it to their laptops and I think they are so cute. However, I figured out a way to place stickers on my laptop that is not permanent and also swappable. I will talk about that later, but for now, let me show you the stickers that I got for this purpose. I purchased all of these on Shopee, and I will link them all in the description box for you. I picked out sticker sets that represent some aspects of media, like popular media, that I like. So these will be mostly characters from movies, TV shows, cartoons, comic books, and so on. But while I am unboxing, I will also pick out which ones I do want to use because I cannot use all of these. This is a lot per set, and I only need actually one or two from each set. So I'm already going to pick out what I like and then organize the rest using Ziploc bags. I bought these Ziploc bags from Daiso, by the way. I have them in different sizes and they are very helpful and useful when organizing stuff. Let me just say here right off the bat that all of these stickers have permanent adhesive. These are not the repositionable, removable ones. The first set that I got is the Doraemon. I got to watching Doraemon when I was around 22. I was temporarily in Cavite. I think I was vacationing at that time, and just for a little relaxation. And at that time, the place I was staying in Cavite did not have cable TV, so the TV in my room had only about 4 channels, all of them local channels, and one of the channels would play Doraemon every afternoon at around 4 or 5, and that's what got me into watching Doraemon, and I really liked it. The next set that I got is the 101 Dalmatians set. I first watched the movie as a child, of course. Back then, we lived in a place where there was not even cable and not even a TV broadcast, even a local TV broadcast at that time. But we did have a television set and a Betamax tape player. My parents would rent movies on tape for us every week, and that's how I got to watch 101 Dalmatians. I was completely enamored with the art style of the movie. It looked so grown up to me at that time and really very, very stylish. And it is actually one of my favorite Disney movies, if not my favorite. Next are the Snoopy stickers. I super love Snoopy, both as a comic strip on the daily newspaper back then and as an animated cartoon. What I loved about the animated cartoon that, of course, we watched in Betamax tapes when I was a child was that there were absolutely no grown-ups shown. There were grown-ups in the stories, but they were off camera all the time, and whenever they would speak, which was very rarely, their voices would be somehow garbled. I remember one episode in which one of the characters, I think it was Patty, joined a spelling bee in school, and the person quizzing them was a grown-up and the voice was garbled. I found that very interesting. Next is Winnie the Pooh. I used to have an old dirty Winnie the Pooh book before, and in fact, one of the Hobonichi covers in my collection of Hobonichi covers has a color that was very similar to that book. I showed it in a video which I will link down below. I really like the entire saga of Winnie the Pooh, if you can call it a saga. I like that he loves honey, and sometimes when he speaks, the words are misspelled, even in dialogue in the books, and some of the words are capitalized, like when he got a message on paper, he said, "Look, we have a message." And the word message was spelled message, Missage, message, and it started with a capital letter M. Piglet also speaks like that as well sometimes in the books. I think it's really funny and cute, and I think it's something that can only be effective in the written form. You can't do that in the animated movies. Next, we have a Garfield set. I first encountered Garfield when I was around 12 or 13. I think I was 12. My aunt, her name is Sarah, loves Garfield, and she collected these super glossy, super thick colored Garfield comic books back in the 1980s, and I would borrow them one at a time, and I would lie on our sofa in the living room and read that entire volume that I had for the moment from cover to cover while eating biscuits from a huge pail of M.Y. San biscuits that was on the floor beside me. I would just pick out a random biscuit from the pail without even looking. I think Garfield is so funny. He loves lasagna and hates Mondays, although Sheldon Cooper from an entirely different world says that doesn't make sense because Garfield has no reason to hate Mondays because he does not have a job. Next, I have this set that is purely about the love of reading, and I do love reading. I was very sickly as a child, so I was not allowed to go out because I was asthmatic. I would get an asthma attack from random things. But we had so many books inside the house, storybooks, novels, magazines, Reader's Digest volumes, and 2 kinds of encyclopedias. And we also had a bunch of friends who had a lot of books which we could borrow. Being exposed to reading so much from a very young age is partly what made me a writer, I think. But I have not had much time for reading for pleasure for the past several years. It was almost always just reading for research and for work. But soon, when all of my deadlines are met, I hope to be able to get back to my old beloved habit of reading just for the love of it. Here is a Studio Ghibli set. I do love Ghibli. I have not watched all of them. I have not. But the very first one that I watched was Spirited Away because of my son. He wanted me to watch it, and we watched it together. I was watching it for the first time, and he was watching for maybe the 100th time. And it was so super wonderful, and I was so grateful to my son because he made me watch the movie. After that, I was also able to watch My Neighbor Totoro, and I really like Totoro. And that cat bus, I think that is super hilarious. Next, we have Friends. This is my favorite feel-good TV show of all time. And I am actually so old that I even watched every episode on TV every Wednesday at 9 o'clock in the evening over a channel in our city called PTV5 in the years 1997, 1998, and 1999, around those years. Of course, when they eventually became available in boxed VCD and DVD sets, I eventually bought myself a set. But I could only afford the VCD sets, and I could only afford to buy them season by season as my funds became available. I was in my 20s at that time. I held on to those VCDs for many, many years until I finally thought of ripping them into an external hard drive because I was already running out of physical space where I lived. But the VCD box set, all 10 seasons, all of them, I gave to my twin cousin, Mickey, who also loves Friends. Now the entire thing is on Netflix, and I still listen to a random episode from time to time. I have rewatched the series many times over the years. I have already memorized some of the dialogues. And here is a Mario Brothers set. I have very nice memories of the Super Mario Brothers computer game. My brother Squidward had a Nintendo family computer in the 1990s, and of course he had the cartridges for the Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3. I played all of them, and I became an expert at Super Mario Brothers 1. I was okay with 2, but the 3 I could not really figure out. Next is the Gilmore Girls sticker set. I came late into the Gilmore Girls craze. I know it was super popular in the early 2000s, but I only watched it last year. I watched the entire thing last year around June and July and August, and I was captivated. It is so dated now, the fashion, the humor, the language, and the issues. But it reminded me so much of how the early 2000s was. I mean, our city looked nothing like Stars Hollow, of course, but the fashion was spot on. We wore those exact same clothes, and the references to pop culture, those bring back a lot of very nice memories for me. So watching Gilmore Girls last year was like I was opening up a time capsule to 2 decades ago. Okay, now I have already chosen a few stickers from each set. These ones here, which are what I plan to use. And the stickers that I won't be using, I have placed inside a Ziploc bag, 1 bag per set, and those will be for the giveaway. Now I'm going to show you how you can place stickers on your laptop in a non-permanent way, even if your stickers do not have the repositionable or removable adhesive. Just use a hard shell case. Any hard shell case will do, even the colored ones actually, but I have here a set of the clear ones just because I still want some parts of the actual laptop to show through. Now if you look up hard shell cases online, you will find an article by Apple itself that says that they do not recommend using hard shell cases on the Mac laptops because they can sometimes scratch the laptop and sometimes impede heat dissipation, especially at the bottom, and sometimes they can also trap dirt, so instead of looking nice and clean, your laptop will look dirty. However, Apple also carries hard shell cases on their website. I mean, they sell hard shell cases on their website. And a lot of tech YouTubers who I assume know what they're talking about also recommend certain hard shell cases. I suppose if you get the branded ones that are known for being of good quality, you'll be okay. But for my purposes, I did not get the expensive branded ones. I just got this cheap set. I will link this in the description box. Putting on the case is very easy. They just snap on, and if the case is of a good quality, it will be a very precise fit. This one is not a precise fit. It snaps on properly on the edges, but the bottom does not lie flat against the bottom of the laptop, as you can see. But that's okay. Later on, I will show you why. The top part has a much better fit, and this will be our surface for putting on the stickers. This will be our canvas, so to speak. And when you're doing this, remember to put the Apple logo right side up because that is how the laptop is going to be oriented when it's open. From here on out, it's just a matter of me going through the stickers that I have already pre-chosen previously. I have picked several from each set. I picked those that appealed to me the most. I did not want them to be too obvious. Like for the Friends set, for instance, I did not pick any sticker that had the Friends logo type. That would be too literal. Here I am just putting the stickers into piles, 1 pile for each set. And from here, I will pick 1 or 2 that I will consider actually putting onto my laptop or onto the shell of the laptop. I did not really overthink this step. I just chose which ones spoke out to me the strongest and which I thought would work well with anything, with everything that I picked. And then this is the most difficult part for me. I tried to figure out the layout of everything. Some of the stickers have visual anchors, like they look like they have a floor at the bottom, or they should be connected to a floor, so they cannot be placed higher up. They have to be at the bottom because they would look strange when they're floating high up there. I also tried to be as random as I could because that is the entire point or aesthetic of stickers on laptops, right? You just slap on a sticker as you find them. So I tried to be as random as I could. And I know, I know actually that I have my eye on a couple more stickers that I want to add on here in the future. So I did not have to plan out this current layout too much. Now my absolute favorite sticker is this one that I am unboxing the last. I wanted a ghost sticker, a sticker of a ghost, to represent or symbolize my academic research that uses the framework called spectrality. And I trawled Shopee and even Lazada for ghost stickers, and I did not find anything that I liked until I found these. These are ghosts, as you can see, you know, like the ones wearing a white bed sheet, but instead of a white bed sheet, these ghosts are wearing the patterned bed sheets. These patterns are super popular with bed sheets in the Philippines back in the 1970s and 1980s. And I think they're super adorable. They are ghosts, but wearing Filipino bed sheets as their, you know, usual ghost attire. I think the idea is just brilliant. And we had the pink version of the bedsheet. I remember it so vividly. So I actually ordered only the pink, but the seller also threw in this purple ghost for free, who is eating isaw. Isaw is a very popular street food in the Philippines. And after taking a little bit more time to figure out where I wanted this ghost sticker to go, I just went ahead and placed all of the stickers down. And I like it. I really like it. Part of me worries that this might not be age appropriate for me. I am not young anymore. But I think this looks so cute. And like I said, I still plan to add some more stickers on here as I find what I like. Like maybe I'm at the age in which I don't really care anymore. But for now, my favorite really is this Filipino ghost. It even has blushing cheeks. He's so adorable. Now, because I have placed the stickers on the hard shell case, of course, I can pop it off anytime I want in case I need to make a presentation in an environment that requires me to appear strictly professional. So when that happens, this is going to come off, but I can put it back again anytime. And based on this concept, you can also have swappable hard shell cases that have a different set of stickers on them. You can have one shell that has all the books, like a set that is book themed with the covers of all of your favorite books and all that. Another shell can have maybe just your favorite comic book characters and so on. You get to decide what cover to slap on your laptop depending on your mood. And now let me show you why I said earlier that it's okay that the bottom cover does not fit well. It is because I can't even use it, because I am using this USB hub from Sanho, which I also reviewed on my channel. Link will be below. And this USB hub sits flush against the side of the laptop. This hub will not be able to sit flush like that if I have a cover on there. So I just won't use the bottom cover. It might look weird not having a bottom cover on, but maybe it will not look too weird because the top cover is clear anyway. I don't think anyone will notice. And finally, we get to the announcement regarding the giveaway. I wanted to open this giveaway to every one of my subscribers, regardless of the country you're in. But I asked our local post office how much mailing would cost, and shipping to the nearest country costs a lot. I cannot afford that now. I have been on a super tight budget recently, so I am still opening this giveaway, but only to my subscribers in the Philippines, or to subscribers who can provide a mailing address that is in the Philippines. Like, you don't even have to be physically in the Philippines. You just have to have a mailing address that I can mail to in the Philippines. Hopefully my channel will grow, and when that happens, I will be able to afford a worldwide giveaway. How to join the giveaway? Number 1, your mailing address should be in the Philippines. Number 2, you should be a subscriber to my channel. Number 3, you should leave a thumbs up on this video. And number 4, you should leave a comment here on this video telling me who is your favorite character in a movie or a TV show or a play or a novel or a short story or a comic book. That's it. That's all you need to do. This giveaway will be open until July 23, and I will pick one winner on July 24, just one winner who will get all of these stickers, which I will mail via private courier. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, even if I cannot include all of you in this giveaway for now. But thank you so much for supporting my channel by watching my videos, by leaving thumbs ups and comments, and by subscribing. I'll see you all again on the next video. Bye!